Excellencies, I welcome you to India for the G20 Foreign Ministers meeting. India
The statement by External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar at the same
The
forum.
credibility of multilateralism stands eroded.
What is the G20 summit? The participations are leaders from 19 countries and the European Union. The 19 countries are Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Republic of Korea, Republic of South Africa, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, United Kingdom, United States of America. In addition, leaders of invited guest countries and representative of invited guest international organization participation in the summit along with leaders from the G20 members. The G20 summit is formally known as the Summit of Financial Markets and the World Economic as the premier forum of international economic cooperation representing more than 80% of the global GDP. The G20 has made continuous effort towards achieving robust global economic growth as globalization progresses and various issues become more intertwined. The recent G20 summits have focused not only on macroeconomics and trades but also on a wide range of global issues which have an immense impact on the global economy, such as development, climate change and energy, health counters, terrorism, as well as migrations and refugees. The G20 has sought to realize inclusive and sustainable world through its contributions towards resolving these global issues. The host country of the G20 summit leads the group over the course of 1 year from December through the following November as the G20 presidency. The G20 presidency also organized relevant ministerial and working group meetings. It is the first time for Japan to take on the G20 presidency. The history of the G20 summit. After the Asian financial crisis in 1997 to 1998, it was acknowledged that the participations of major emerging market countries is needed on decisions on the international financial system, and G7 finance ministers agreed to establish the G20 finance ministers and central bank governors meetings in 1999. The G20 finance ministers and central bank governors meetings were centered on major economic and monetary policy issues amongst major countries in the global financial system and aimed at promoting cooperating towards achieving stable and sustainable global economic growth for the benefits of all countries. The participation members in the meetings were the same as the country G20 members. In November 2008, the inaugural G20 summit was held in Washington, D.C. in response to the global financial crisis that occurred in the wake of the collapse of the Lehman Brothers. The G20 meeting of finance ministers and central bank governors was upgraded to the head of the state level as a forum for leaders from major developed and emerging markets countries. In September 2009, the third summit was held in Pittsburgh, where the leaders designated the G20 as the premier forum of international economic cooperation. From there on, the summit meetings was held semi-annually until 2010 and annually from 2011 onwards. Thanks.